So, this is how it started. I'm not talking about the man, I'm not talking about the election, I'm not talking about the lies and the scandals and all of the things that you already know about. No, I'm talking about this. This is how it started. It started because one day he came out of his office, and there was his secretary, you know, the one that he'd had for years. And just as he had for years, he went, hey, take a memo for me. What's your name again? And she thought, for fuck's sake, I have been here for years and you don't know my name. And so she took the memo. She wrote down what he said, what was to be released to the press. And this time she didn't correct the grammar first. This is how it started. It started because when he went out of his building, he walked by the doorman and he said, boy, how you doing today? And the doorman looked at him and said, just fine, sir. But the doorman thought, I am tired of this shit. I am tired of the women who come in. I am tired of the secrets that I keep. I am tired of the press saying, tell us about him, and I always say no. So this time he didn't tell him about his shoe that was untied. And he watched as he stepped and he stumbled and he fell in front of the cameras. And he watched as his face grew redder and redder. And then when the press came to him after the man had driven away and they said, do you have anything to say us? This time he just kind of shrugged. This is how it started. It started because of the woman who did his laundry, the woman who was tired of dealing with his reeking underwear. This time she thought, he never tips, he never says thank you, he never even notices that I exist. This time she did not scrub quite so hard at that red stain on his collar and sent the shirt back. This is how it started. It started with the parents who, when they were watching TV with their child, pulled their child close to them, turned off the television, and began to talk about how to speak truth to power. It started because the revolutionaries, the roustabouts, the radicals, the rebels, they were all locked up, but we were not. It started because sometimes grammar and sometimes telling your child that power is not justice is a radical act.